I'd like to call to order the Committee of the Whole for September 27th, 2022 at 5:34 p.m. Attendance roll call.
Alderperson Wolf, absent. Alderperson Terrence, absent. Hamel,
Here.
Kapusta,
Here.
Schrader,
Here.
Kubaki,
Here.
Madden.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Statement of public notice.
The meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of the minutes from the Committee of the Whole meeting from September 13th, 2022. Motion to approve.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. New business. Mayor's proposed 2023 budget. In front of you, there is a hard copy of the 2023 budget as presented by my office and staff, and I will read you the mayor's summary comments. Starting off, how we fund local government in the state of Wisconsin is broken. Relying almost exclusively on local property tax is not only unpopular, but it was not what was planned when the state first adopted a state income tax, when the plan was to distribute 85% of that tax revenue back to local communities. I'll add something in here today that is at 15%. The state keeps 85% of it. Local government is the most responsive and important form of government that we have in this state. We provide police, fire, public works, elections, to name a few of the essential services residents expect. Currently, state statutes cap our new property tax revenue at the rate of net new construction. This past year, that was 0.865%, or what translates into dollars in Muskego, $118,254 that we had of new money per the levy caps. Put on top of that, the CPI increased by 8.4% through the end of August, and you can see that we're headed towards a difficult road ahead. The budget process started with over a $1,255,253 projected deficit, the largest in recent history. Through prioritizing the request initiatives, shifting some of the budgeting philosophies, and anticipating some significant health insurance savings by shifting to a new carrier on January 1st, thank you. We are presenting a balanced budget for the council's consideration. As we continue to grow as a community, we need to monitor investments in the services we provide to the taxpayers. Those services, by and large, are the product of our hardworking employees. We need to find a way to maintain our existing staff as well as recruit the best and the brightest for open positions. This budget makes a priority of those goals so we can maintain the image of being a great community to live and raise a family. This budget is built upon council-defined budget goals with desired outcomes in the best interest of Muskego taxpayers. And the 2023 proposed budget is consistent with that measure. Based on the agreed upon comprehensive goals of the Committee of the Whole, the balanced budget, as prepared by the department heads and I, is proposed to maintain a low mill rate of $3.81 per thousand, which again is one of the lowest mill rates of any municipality in Waukesha County. Following the 2023 comprehensive budget goals, Following are the 2023 comprehensive budget goals as approved by the Committee of the Whole. To apply net new growth as allowed per state levy limits, maintain high bond ratings, limit one-time funding sources, avoid depletion of special revenue funds, recognize and respect the expertise of incumbent employees through competitive pay increases and benefits packages, abide by the general operation fund balance policy, and budget goals setting as a collaboration between the Committee of the Whole, Mayor, and staff. Our budget process. This evening, the Committee of the Whole received the 2023 proposed budget for initial review. We will, however, continue researching further budget adjustments as we go through this process. The goal is to have an approved budget on October 25th with a public hearing and budget adoption that evening. If there are specific questions regarding any line item, I encourage council members to contact the respective department head in advance to discuss the item or items to aid in identifying the precise information desired. You can also contact Sharon or myself on any question throughout the budget. Significant changes from 2022 to 2023. Revenues. The proposed 2023 general fund budget reflects a tax levy increase of $149,695 or 1.098% and is within the state levy limit. Increased revenue is derived from new growth. The additional funds will be utilized to offset expenditure increases in protected services, technology, human resources, employee pay scale adjustments, and merit increases. Expenditures. The proposed 2023 general fund expenditure budget is in balance with the proposed revenue budget, resulting in a 2.44% increase over 2022. In support of the goal to recognize and respect the expertise of incumbent employees, this budget reflects a recommended pay scale adjustment of 2% along with a maximum 1% merit pay for non-represented employees. The police union agreement is up for negotiations, which we are hoping to commence soon. Personnel costs also include employee benefits, which fluctuate considerably from year to year. This year, we are looking to the insurance market for some savings by keeping our plan level similar, but inviting other carriers to provide those benefits at a substantial savings. Over the past 2 years, we have concentrated our efforts on becoming self-insured to realize the most savings. However, the partners we had approached to implement this change were not successful in showing a savings in this path at the current time. As a reference, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the consumer price index for all urban consumers rose 8.4% for the 12 months ending August 31st, 2022. Taxes. Per the 2023 budget goals, the entire available net new growth is proposed to help fund increased expenditures within the general operating and debt service fund. Based upon assessor-provided data, the net impact will produce an estimated city tax rate of $3.81 per thousand of assessed value, nearly the same rate compared to the prior year. And that is my notes on it. There's a couple things I do want to point out on here. As you go through this budget, you're going to notice some substantial decreases in personnel costs from last year. While we're not decreasing personnel costs, what we have done is looked through what percentage of the people's duties are used for the city and parts for the utilities. So we've allocated more of some positions over to the utilities, including yours and my salaries, because we overlooked those. So the utility is going to be paying for part of those salaries. And also you'll notice, and we'll discuss more in detail at the next Common Council meeting, we'll have a closed session. I'm also proposing a reorganization of the finance and administration department, which will result in some savings as well. Any questions offhand or comments to start with? I know you guys just got this today and it's a lot to digest and it's more of a presentation today, but as we go forward, we will keep this as an agenda item to be able to go through it until the October 25th meeting.
I appreciate your comments relative to staff and budgeting. Thank you.
Sure. Any other comments? Hearing none. Communications and miscellaneous business as authorized by law. Anything? Otherwise, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 5:44.
Look at that.